But again, if I will hit the play, so slices follow one another. All right? Again, I can tweak. I can tweak to that. Right? So, whatever. What is the great thing about those racks? Okay? The great thing about those racks is that each slice is basically, look, we have a sampler, and each sampler contains a certain slice that we selected with the warp marker. So you can see that this is basically the complete look we have here, but on each slice or each sampler contains only a portion which was selected prior. Okay? So like this. Meaning that we can tweak even more each slice within that sampler, or we can, so we have some basic macro controls here. We will come to it also. So for example, and so on. Additionally, what you can do, look, we have this additional button here, and each slice is basically put into its own chain. This is known as a chain. This is, again, this is now a bit more advanced, okay? So each drum rack has multiple slices. Those slices are basically individual chains. And each chain contains a sampler with a slice of clip in it. What I can do, for example, I like this first slice, but I will do something serious with it. So I will tweak it. Let's apply saturate. Okay? Simply drag it into the slice, and now you can manipulate. Okay, so you can change each chain, you can change each slice. So let's listen. So only this one slice will be affected. Alright? So let's make a drastic change. Reduce the output a bit. And so on and so on. So again, the flexibility is beyond anything. Alright? So, I mean, you should really experiment with those things. The only limitation for those chains and the amount of effects you will do is your CPU power, nothing else. Okay? So buy a computer if you don't have one and tweak it. Something else. Was this your question? Alright.
Fine, excellent.
I have a question now.
Yeah.
When you did that thing with the transients before,
Yeah.
they were all different notes, even different sounds, even though it was all the same kick.
It is not, yeah, it is not, in this example,
Yeah.
look, we are simply dealing with the drum rack. It is the, we have different slices. We just need to basically, how to say, to trigger those slices. This is not related to the keyboard or like keyboard. So
What
you
you're
have,
saying,
you know, you just need to
then make it an arrangement, you have to do it yourself. I mean, pulling the things.
look.
If it's the same clip, you all put it on the slice one. Let's say if it's all the same bass kick.
Okay, okay. Look, the thing is,
Yeah.
well, this is the thing. The thing is that each clip, basically, the live assumes that each clip is different.
Okay.
So,
Right.
depends on the amount of slices, the live will treat it as a separate clip, although it is the same. All right. So what this means? We cannot have 8 slices, and each slice will be, I don't know, will be triggered by the same note.
Right.
Okay, because then all slices will be triggered at the same time. So for that reason, you can see that this is not, I don't know, C4, D4, whatever.
Right,
This
right.
is simply slice 1, slice 2, up to slice 8, meaning only different notes which will assign, which will trigger different slices. Okay, so this has nothing to do, for example, with the actual keyboard, piano, or something like that. This is just regarding the triggering those slices. So if I will disable or double click those slices, nothing will trigger them. Only first 3 slices and then the end. So nothing to do with the actual notes. Right? Something else maybe.
Basics on structure.
Basics on the structure.
Yeah.
Okay, this is highly subjective. Okay, so I will let me open my project. Blah, 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 blah. All right. So, this is the structure, for example, in the session view. And so on. Okay? This structure, so it is, I mean, why it is subjective? Because it is really up to you which type of arrangement you would like. Probably you will start with, I don't know, something easy, some intro section and so on, and then you will develop your structure, your arrangement to things. Okay? At the end, how the final results should look like, well, it should look like probably something like this. So in this moment, so at the very beginning, we can see that we don't have a lot of things going on, but as the time passes, we have more and more things going on. Okay, and in this part, probably most of the things. Additionally, what we can do, you can fade out those tracks in this manner, only opposite. Okay, so you subtract different things out. So how this sounds like, so let's listen to the true arrangement. Okay, so let's resize the tracks a bit. So we can see that we are dealing with audio tracks, no MIDI tracks involved, except this sync below. How do we know it? Because we simply see that this is audio track, so waveform of the audio clip, and here we have notes. By double clicking again, this will open. This window will open. Okay. So how you will do it, it is really up to you. How you will position those things, how do you want that your story develops further on. Okay? Yeah, nice one.